Hello everyone, this is LuckySevenDX. Welcome back to Let's Play Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks. Last episode we did some Force Gem side quests, and this episode we're going to explore the tracks that we actually logged last time. While I was very lost of excitement, I was like, you know what, nope, we're not going to keep this little excitement, I'm going to tire myself out way too fast. And this is what happens when you do multiple recordings at once. But, basically, we're just going to speed through the Tower of Spirits again. No! I am not going up the Tower of Spirits, Zelda! Just drop it, just drop it. I do go back here because I was like, I went to the fire round first, because I was like, hey, let's go to the fire round, but actually, I'm going to show off the snow realm first because I need to show off the, snow realm tracks that I unlocked that lead to the fire realm, and this is the best time to do it. So, I'm going to show off these tracks here, and that's what we're going to do. I could have honestly started the episode here, but I wanted to give myself some time for an introduction, I suppose. And, you know, since I'm going here, I don't know, I didn't want to start the episode in the middle of Spirit Track dumb, I don't know. Well, I guess I could have. I've done that before in the past, I'm pretty sure. But, nah, don't want to do it. So, basically, there's going to be a new station up here, like I mentioned several times last video, and then it's going to be a pretty shortish episode, if you consider 17 minutes shortest episodes. Can you imagine if I tried this LP back when YouTube was 11 minutes? Like, imagine if I did this first instead of Oracle Seasons. Like, I don't know how I'd make 11-minute episodes of this game, so thank goodness for YouTube increased time limits. Not that it matters anymore because I'm a partner, so I don't really need the time limit, but I wouldn't have the time limit right now anyway, but I would have for the entire beginning part of this LP, so imagine if I had to stick to see only 15 minutes, for example. That would have been horrible as well, so good job YouTube for making my life easier and giving me unlimited timing, I suppose. Or giving everyone unlimited timing, not just me. I shall not say that I'm the only one that has it. But yeah, so the new station's going to be all the way up here, and that's where we're going to be going. And then some interesting shenanigans shall occur from there. And well, basically, the way this works is basically we're gonna be getting another rare treasure here that's gonna be used for part of the best part of the train. Which, by the way, I'm gonna get the first part of the best train during this Force Gem side quest next episode, actually. So if you're interested to see what this some of these parts look like for the ultimate train, stay tuned for that, because that's actually coming very soon. But we're going to be getting a new part, another treasure in here. That's really all it's really used for. It is the last opportunity to get this sort of treasure. Well, I've kind of spoiled already. Basically, this is just another way to get an alchemy stone. Is what this is going to end up being. Actually, technically, the easiest way to get an alchemy stone. So the way it works is you need two to get the ultimate train set. And there's three here. There's three here that you can always get. If you sold them, or you did something stupid, or you just don't want to do these sections, you can also get them from prize postcards as well. I'm pretty sure you cannot get alchemy stones from minigames, though. I'm pretty sure the best ones you can get are the 500 ruby treasures from minigames, and that's all you can do. But basically, yeah. So unless you're using prize postcards or trading or something like that, there's the whole multiplayer trade system for treasure. But unless you're doing that, the only way you can get alchemy stones is through these three sections. But that also means that because you only need two and you're given 3 by the game, that we actually sell one for 2,500 rubies, which I'm going to be doing to help finance the whole beetle thing, which is good. Anyway, as you guys have already seen while I've been blabbering about that, there is a bird here, so the only way we can actually continue is to use a song of birds to latch onto this bird, and he'll give us a ride along the, well, to a place where we can continue onward from. Now, technically, he can also drop you off up here. Well, just like there's like a little, he just hovers. If you see the shadow just a little bit over there, I think you could probably land on that and actually skip a good section of the climb here. But I'm not going to do that. I'll show up the whole thing anyway, because I'm not 100% sure if you can land on that. I think you have just enough there where you can land if you just time it perfectly. No! Get back here, bird! No! Goddamn bird! What the hell? I wasn't done with you yet. Just don't run off without me. That's really rude. But again, I think we've already established these birds are jerks. I think I mentioned that we don't use these birds anymore. I lied, you do use them at least 2 more times. This included in the 2, so this and 1 more time. I know for sure you do have to use them. I can't think if you have to use them at any other point besides those. Thinking to the other areas of the game, I don't think you would have to. But that it is, in the end, you know, worthwhile to basically, oh, in the end, and what worthwhile for what? Where was I going with that sentence? In the end, there's only, you have to use these 2 bird sections. So I was lying when I said, you know, that you only use the bird section a little bit. Now, they still use some other uses of the songs. Although, ultimately, in case you guys have noticed, like, you know, despite the whole spirit flute thing and, you know, it being a quote-unquote important item, besides the sections where you play with the locomos, I don't know what I was going to say that word completely wrong. Messed up myself. But the Locomos, I think I was going to say Lomocos. That actually sounds kind of cool. Lomocos, Lomoco. Try to say that 5 times fast. Locomo, Lomoco. That's not going to ever work. I'm going to take this rock just because I want to throw it in someone's face. So, gah! That was totally not worth it. But that's okay. These things are obviously a bit of a pain in the ass anyway, so we're just going to deal with them like that. And we'll just get 20 rubies. So it's good, though, because I'm trying to get... Ideally, what I want to get is the 2,000 rubies for the quiver, because we're actually in the Fire Realm right now. So it would be... And there's really no other reason to be in the Fire Realm after this point. In terms of side quests, or really anything for quite a while. So it'd be nice to pick up the quiver now if I can. So gonna try to get those 2,000 rubies so I don't have to backtrack all the way here, because I want to get max quiver before the Tower of Spirits, just because having a lot of arrows and not having to worry about ammo is always a good thing in any Zelda game. So it's always a good, idea to be able to do that. Luckily, there's 100 rubies in here, and there's another way to get 100 rubies in this section of the map, so we will have just enough to get ourselves the thing that we need to get. And that is all fine and dandy. So there's a castle guard all the way out here, because basically, well, as he's going to explain right now, he's looking for a golden treasure. That pretty much says right there, actually, that's an alchemy stone. Obviously, alchemy stone is a golden treasure. So, that's why he's... I guess he could be talking about an ancient gold piece, but why the hell would they make that the main treasure? That would just suck. Hey, guys, you want an awesome treasure? Here's an ancient gold piece. You only have like 50 of them. Yay, that's exciting. But basically the way this works is there's a way to get the treasure that it's sort of a maze, sort of. I use the word sort of because it's really not that much of a maze as long as you can keep track of where you are. As long as you have an idea of where you are in relative to the exit, you should be decent to go. But it gives you, from a room that knows no south, go north and north, and that will be where the treasure is. What he doesn't tell you is you do need to use the Song of Discovery in this thing, which is something that tricked me up on the first time. Because all those rooms had that little square in the upper right, which is where you're supposed to use the Song of Discovery. But I never really realized that until like wandering around forever. So I was like, I went in here, where am I going? But as you can see, most of the rooms have multiple pathways in them. There's only basically 9 rooms in here, but it wraps around. So it is possible to get lost if you sort of just keep wandering in a direction and you don't really realize where you are. But considering that it's not like a maze in terms of like, you go in one direction, you end up in some weird other direction, like, the Lost Woods sort of, like a Lost Woods-esque sort of thing, or, I don't know, what am I thinking of? Like, something like the Giratina Cave in Pokemon Platinum, or like the Windfish Egg in Link's Awakening, like those sort of mazes, they're not like that. But as you can see, it does wrap around. If you keep going south, you'll end up back where you started, which is kind of weird. Kind of disorienting, but not really. I guess the cave's just a giant circle of sorts. But what you want to do is from the entrance, you go east and then south. And here's the room that has no south. So from here, we just need to go north twice. So that's precisely what we're going to do. I'm just going to ignore the rest of these guys. They're just annoying and stupid. So, no, do not want you. Go away. And you'll actually see a message here. And this message, you do have to read this message. This is the other thing we need to find. You need to find this guy's message, and you need to find the treasure. So, this is the guy's friend. And this is actually a little sad. The guy died. He died in here. Like, I don't know how long he's been in here, but, like... Or I don't know how he died. I guess like someone just like maybe something like a plant like stabbed him or something. I don't know how a plant would stab something. Their teeth, perhaps. I don't know. But he died, and that's kind of crazy. I was trying to show something cool here, where if the plants can actually eat the rocks, and it's just a funny animation where he just eats the rock, and the plant's just like, what the hell? I ate a rock. But I couldn't really get to work. I tried out the other rock here. Just trying to throw it, but I ended up getting caught. At this point, I was just like, screw it. I'm just gonna murder this little stupid son of a crap. I hate these fire babas. They are really freaking annoying. I'm like, no, you don't. You're not getting up there. You are not getting up there. No, I refuse. Did take a little damage from that, but in the end, it's not big a deal. But this is 2 north from the room that has no self, so we shall play our Song of Discovery, and we shall go ahead and get the treasure. And that's really all there is to do. It's not really that long of a section, I suppose. It only took me 10 minutes to really do this whole thing, as opposed to like, well, the slipping slide thing is like, it's actually pretty hard. You have to have a lot of skill, and there's a whole like dungeon-esque sort of thing to get the other alchemist stone off at a Snowdrift Station, was it called, I believe. So Slippery Station, Snowdrift Station, they're both a bit harder than this one. I think Disorientation Station is the easiest one. That's a fun word to say, Disorientation Station. That's really fun to say. Just say it right now. Say it with me, guys. Disorientation Station. really fun. Anyway, so, but in the end, I think it's the easiest one to get. You just go east, south, north, north, and you're fine to go. Or just east, north really would work, but I just went east, south, north, 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 because that's what the guy was talking about with his hint. So, make sure you press well in order to tell him about the guy's note and that his friend died, and he'll pay you 100 rubies for notifying him of his death, because that's just how the world works. You go up to someone and be like, that guy died, and he'll be like, oh, where's 100 rubies? That's just how the world works, apparently. But luckily there's some hearts out here, so I get back to full health, and all was well with the world. So, like I said, for the rest of this episode, I'm gonna just do one other Force Gem side quest, but this section, it will unlock another, how are you missing the castle? We were just there last episode. We started the episode by the castle. It's been 10 minutes since you last saw the castle. Why do you miss it? No, that's not how it works, Zelda. It's not how it works. Anyways, we'll just show off the rest of these tracks here, and then, I was gonna go back, and I was like, you know what? It's actually a little quicker to go to Goron Village from this way, I think, as opposed to backtracking through this tunnel that's coming up. So, I'll then swing around down to Goron Village, and we'll pick up the bow. Or not the bow, but the quiver, because we have the 2,000 rubies now. So we'll go ahead and get our quiver upgrade, which will be really nice. And then I'll head back down to I'll head to the next side quest, and we'll do that. I'm not going to, like I said, I'm not going to do the section it unlocks in this episode, because the section it unlocks is actually a pretty long section. Quite possibly the most important Force Gem in the game is the one that we're going to be doing right now, because it unlocks a section that gives you another Force Gem, which then unlocks the means to get another Force Gem. So, that's 2 Force Gems it pretty much unlocks thanks to getting this 1 Force Gem. I totally missed the pathway here, by the way. Let's try that again. I actually want to go to the right, it's a little quicker. I guess at this point I'm just completely wasting time. But, so it unlocks 2 Force Gems pretty much. Well, it unlocks 1 Force Gem, which gives you a Warp Gate that lets you get to another Force Gem. So it unlocks 2 Force Gems and a Warp Gate. And then it also unlocks, well, the Warp Gate is going to be, it's going to seem really useless when I show it off next episode, but it's going to be really crucial for a Force Gem. That's what I mean by it unlocks 2 Force Gems. So it directly unlocks 1 Force Gem, which unlocks a Warp Gate that's needed for another Force Gem. So 2 Force Gems and a Warp Gate. I've already said like 3 times now. You get a Quiver upgrade from it, you get a Heart Container from it, and you get a Stamp Station from it. So you get tons of stuff from this, and also, it's a really fun minigame on the island, so in the end, it's probably the most important Force Gem in the game, or at least I consider it to be. And, so yeah, that's what we're going to be doing in this section, which is why next episode's actually going to be pretty fun, I think, because it's definitely one of my favorite parts of the game is actually this little section coming up here. So that's going to be really good to go, but quickly, we'll go, like I said, we're going to stop and get the quiver. But the section we're going to be going to, if I had met Teacher at some point and brought him to Papapachuria Village, which is the 3rd location, like I said before, he wants to go to Aboda Village, Anuki Village, and Papapachuria Village. And in this LP, we've done Aboda Village and Anuki Village already. And now we have 30 arrows. I don't actually go to my inventory and show this off. I should have. But this will upgrade you from 20 arrows to 30 arrows. And also give you a free refill of all your arrows. I'm not sure at some point I don't think I really change items at any near point. So you'll see it though. I do shut off when I get the other quiver. So we have 30 arrows for now. That's a healthy amount to have, but 50 arrows is much better, obviously. So we're going to be going for that. So we're going to be going down to the Wellspring Station, because we actually need to use Mega Ice one more time, which is going to be really, well, that's what we have to do. We have to get more Mega Ice. Because if we went down to Papachuria Village, if you talk to the fish lady down there who used for a different side quest, she mentioned that her fish spoil, and she needs ice for it. So, if I had gone there because of Teacher, I would have shown off the prompt for this side quest, but because I didn't, I'll just bring her some ice anyway, and we'll just get it that way, as opposed to wasting time going to Papachuria Village. I've already kind of explained that, you know, you don't need to know where you're going. You don't have to, like, you have to have the game trigger where you're going. Which, by the way, just a little random aside, those 2 tanks, most thankful for those tanks in the world, because I needed those rubies in order to buy Mega Ice. I was really panicking at this point. I was recording. I was like, oh shit, do I not have enough for Mega Ice? But he actually will reduce the price to 50, and the price is 50 rubies. We'll go ahead and buy some Mega Ice. We'll actually waste pretty much the rest of our money, but we do have that extra alchemy stone, so very soon we're gonna have oodles of money, and that's to be all fine and dandy. So we're gonna go ahead, put this alchemy stone on, or not put this alchemy stone, put this Mega Ice over. Yeah, we're gonna bring the alchemy stone over to the fish lady. She'll have great use for that. Well, technically she would. Just need to take a quick walk over to the trading post, sell her for 2,500 rubies, and then she could buy all the ice she wants. But no, that alchemy stone is ours. It is mine, my precious. and we're going to just go ahead and use the warp over here to pop Archeria Village, deliver the ice to her. The warp obviously is the best way to do it, because as you guys know, the ice does melt, so as long as you're outside the snow realm, so going through the forest realm to it would not be a good idea. You do need 10 pieces of ice, I think. I think you probably could make it, actually. You probably could make it through the forest realm to pop Archeria Village without the 10 running out, but I'm not going to take any sort of chance. We're just going to use the warp. That whistle is annoying when it's all sped up. Do not speed up whistles, it hurts your ears. And we'll have more than a tiny get there from here. It's just a really short trip. And you'll actually have that warp anyway, so there's really no excuse not to use that. It's one of those required force gems that I've mentioned a few times. So, yeah. 18. How close? How low are we going to get here? 17. Yeah, there's still plenty of time. You probably could have made it from the forest round. You probably could have made it. But I don't have to now, so yeah. Gonna deliver this, and that's actually gonna be the end of the episode. Weird commentary this time. I've been all over the place. Like, my mind and my mouth have not been on speaking terms apparently today, which actually is a kind of funny thing. On speaking terms, I made another pun. But we're gonna deliver the ice, and one more thing before I end the episode is, I think there's one more thing you can do if that girl, that really ugly-looking girl who you keep telling her she's cute and stuff, you can actually get another 500, or you can actually get a 500 ruby treasure from her. So we're gonna go ahead and finish that little mini storyline, I suppose. But those tracks are there. I've kind of already shown off actually that there is a station over there, because as you pass those nearby tracks, you can see on that island that there is indeed a place to stop. So there is going to be a station over there. It is a nice connection. Actually, it connects that one dead end that we have, and it just connects everything very well. These next two Ocean Realm ones, and don't go over here. I'm not supposed to go over here. I went too far. I wasn't thinking. My mind was in La La Land, just like my commentary is right now. But we'll begin some force gems in the Ocean Realm that'll actually help connect things a little bit better, because Ocean Realm is a little bit scattered in terms of, like, you know, it wasn't really well connected. There's lots of, like, really long roundabout places. But yeah, here's the weird girl, and she actually looks decently cute now. Like, that's not horrible. It's still, you know, it's you know, an upgrade from, you know, mind scars to, you know, mind bruises, but at least it's an upgrade. So yes, mind bruises. That's now a term. When someone ugly looks at you, you get a mind bruise. I don't know. It's not a horrible term. Come on, give me a little bit of credit for that. But this is LuckySevenDX. I'm done making words, so I'm going to sign out for now. And in the next episode, we shall go to this new section, and some crazy, awesome shenanigans will occur. Seriously, watch next episode. It's going to be pretty interesting, I think, even though it's more side quest stuff. So see you guys next time.